Ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting here today thinking the world is against you, you're probably right. But here's the harsh reality most people won't tell you. That's exactly the way it should be. This isn't a sob story about how society doesn't treat men fairly, or how life is hard, or how everything's stacked against you. This is a wake-up call. The world owes you absolutely nothing, not a damn thing. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you can shake off this weight of entitlement that society has spoon-fed you. Look around. The world is filled with men who want something for nothing. They want success without struggle, respect without resilience, and happiness without hard work. Let me tell you right now, that's not how it works. The hard truth is that if the world is against you, it's actually doing you a favor. Struggle isn't an obstacle, it's a necessity. When you're under pressure, that's when your true character shows. That's when the lazy, comfortable, sit back and wait kind of guy is weeded out, and the man of grit and backbone steps up. It's only in the face of struggle that you discover what you're truly made of. Think about how often you hear people whining about their excuses. Oh, I didn't get a break, or I had a rough childhood, or I'm stuck in this job I hate, but I can't do anything about it. Well, newsflash, so has everyone else. Everyone has reasons to stay down, to complain, to make excuses. Excuses are easy, but if you want to rise above, you only need one reason to get up. One reason to fight harder than the guy next to you. So what is it? Are you going to let everyone else's expectations dictate how you live? Are you going to let them shape your path because you're too scared or lazy to carve out your own? The world will always try to box you in, tell you what you can and can't do. But guess what? You can fight back. And if the world is truly against you, that's just more fuel for the fire. Because every ounce of resistance, every bit of doubt, and every person who tells you that you can't do something is giving you exactly what you need, a reason to prove them wrong. Most people think comfort is the goal, right? We're told to strive for a life that's easy, cozy, and free of stress. We're told to sit down, relax, and just be content with what we have. But here's the truth. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. When you're comfortable, you stop pushing. You lose that drive, that hunger to be better, to do more. Comfort breeds complacency, and complacency, that's a slow, silent killer. A killer of ambition, of vision, of manhood itself. Think about the men who inspire you. Do you think they got there by sitting in a cozy armchair, sipping their lattes, and waiting for life to hand them their dreams? Hell no. They were out there in the trenches, facing failure after failure, rejection after rejection. They were met with resistance every step of the way. But they didn't complain. They didn't ask for a shortcut, and they sure as hell didn't look for comfort. They were relentless. And if you want to achieve anything real, anything lasting, you'll have to be too. One of the biggest problems we have today is this culture that tells you it's okay to play the victim, that it's fine to wallow in self-pity. Society tells men that if things are tough, if life is beating you down, it's okay to feel sorry for yourself. It's okay to seek sympathy. Well, I'm here to tell you, that's garbage. Being a victim is a choice. If you want to keep saying, poor me, then that's exactly who you'll become. A weak man with a million excuses but no accomplishments. Real men don't sit around complaining. They take what they've got, and they make the best damn thing out of it they can. They understand that life is hard, that the world is against them, and they use that as fuel to go harder, push further, and become unstoppable. There's no glory in playing the victim, no respect, no honor, and certainly no strength. It's time to own your life and stop giving power to your circumstances. Your struggles are not a prison, they're a test, and you have a choice. You can let them break you, or you can let them make you. Do you feel angry? Good. Use it. Anger is a powerful fuel, but only if you know how to harness it. Too many men today waste their anger on meaningless things, ranting about politics, blaming society, yelling at people online. It's pointless. Instead, take that anger, take that frustration, and channel it into something that actually matters. Use it to push you when you're tired, to motivate you when you're feeling defeated, to drive you towards something real. Every time the world tells you no, every time someone doubts you, let that ignite a fire inside you. Let it remind you of why you're doing this and why you can't afford to back down. No one is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not society, and certainly not some magical break in the future. If you want something, you have to get it yourself. This is one of the hardest truths to swallow, but it's also the most liberating. You are the only one responsible for your life. You are the only one who can decide to get up when life knocks you down, to keep pushing when things seem impossible. You're the only one who can shape your future, who can decide to become the man you want to be. Forget about the people waiting for a handout or a shortcut. Those people will never be truly happy, truly fulfilled, or truly great. They'll always be waiting, always be disappointed. But you can choose to take control. If you're afraid of failure, then you've already lost. Failure isn't the end, it's the beginning. Every great man you admire has failed, probably more times than you can count. But that's the thing about real men. They don't let failure stop them. They learn from it. They get up, and they come back even stronger. Embrace failure as part of the journey. Stop running from it. If you're not failing, then you're not pushing yourself hard enough. You're not really trying. Failure is your teacher, your stepping stone, your ally. It's what separates the men from the boys. Want to be successful? Then prepare to sacrifice. I'm talking about time, comfort, money, and sometimes even relationships. Real success doesn't come without sacrifice. If you're not willing to give up something now, don't expect to get anything later. Stop indulging in the distractions. Stop wasting your time on mindless entertainment, on toxic relationships, on pointless arguments. Every minute you spend on something meaningless is a minute you're taking away from your dreams, your goals, your life. Make the hard choices now so you can live the life you want later. The world isn't fair, but that's not a reason to quit. It's a reason to fight harder. Every single obstacle in your path is a chance to prove yourself. Every challenge, every setback, and every struggle is an opportunity to become stronger, better, and more resilient. If you're going to live a life that matters, that truly counts, then you have to stop seeing obstacles as barriers and start seeing them as building blocks. Because when the world is against you, you have two choices. Let it defeat you or let it define you. Let the weight of life toughen your skin, sharpen your mind, and strengthen your soul. Take every bit of resistance and turn it into motivation. You're stronger than you think. You're tougher than you know. The world is against you, yes. But that's what makes you who you are, and that's what will make you unstoppable. So don't sit there, waiting for someone to hand you the life you want. Stand up, face the world, and fight like hell. Because if the world is against you, then you have the power to beat it. The only question is, will you? So get up, get angry, get relentless, and go out there and prove the world wrong.